is the season done?
Not yet. Whether it should be or not, I don't think it is yet. And we need to look no further than Major League Soccer and the National Women's Soccer League. Both of those leagues saw teams that were basically expelled from their tournaments. However, the issue there, or the difference there, is that both Major League Soccer, their bubble is in Orlando. The Women's Soccer League, their tournament bubble was in Utah. Those were indeed bubbles. And so that really does seem to be a key difference. And we could sit here and debate forever whether or not baseball should have gone the bubble route, because we're seeing great negative test numbers in the National Hockey League and the National Basketball Association, both leagues in bubbles.
Yeah, I mean, we have to acknowledge that not all sports are created equal. And, you know, you can have a bubble in the NBA in Orlando. New players come in or they leave. They got to quarantine for 14 days. And I understand Rob Manfred saying, you know, those Marlins players, they're out, at least for now. They've got like a bench of AAA and I guess AA guys that they're just going to rise up. Do you think they care about the product?
Well, they certainly care about the product, Brian, but these are such unique times that you've got to make adjustments on the fly. So having those larger roster numbers, being able to, you know, unfortunately for the minor league system, they're not playing this year. And of course, that was another story before the season started, was all the several minor league teams that will likely now be defunct because of, you know, Major League Baseball was trying to make the system more efficient. But the good news, given the situation, is you have all these players now that are available to you know, man these rosters. Yeah, it's not a perfect situation. And at the end of the day, if we get to a point where we have to, not every team is playing 60 games, Brian, well, that's likely what's going to happen to get through this, because there's not a lot of dates to make up these games.
And then some teams are going to cry foul, pardon the pun, that they played fewer games or more games or whatever. Patrick, very quickly, what is this telling us about football? Because all these other sports combined are probably not as big as football. If you're Fox or NBC or ESPN, it's your advertising budget for the year. I mean, what do you think's going to, and you got guys sweating up against each other and what do you think's going to happen?
They're going to have to take every precaution because, as you say, this is going to be much more difficult than what baseball is trying to pull off.
Like impossible, difficult?
I'd say very difficult. I think they can do it, but extremely difficult.